series here on home ice. Owen Beckner gets us going. Sit back and enjoy it, and thanks for spending your Saturday night with the Tri-City Storm. Out towards center after it was quickly played in Sioux Falls defensive end. It's Weebush holding on to it. They go across here. Pelosi skips one wide of the goal. Had a good game last night. Cameron Corpy back in there again for the Storm on the other side. Once more, it's Christian Mance, the goaltender for Sioux Falls. Back behind the line. Storm on the attack in specialty sweaters, youth hockey night sweaters. 30 seconds gone by in the matchup. Here comes Sioux Falls onside again. They'll hold on to it across the ice, curling around. Now back in behind the goal. They'll get it out. Tri-City will play with Constance. Then Beckner. Then it goes away from Connelly. And through center, they'll look to play it here forward. 19:13 left to play in the Nebraska Lottery first period. Storm dropped a decision in a shootout last night. Final score was 6-5. 5-2 lead going into the third period, and Sioux Falls would not go away. And they came all the way back to win it 6-5. Back flipped it out by Colton Whitfield. Storm making changes. Kensman races across the ice. Cooper Simpson out there on the top line with Connelly and Beckner once again. That line very good last night. Back in behind the net of Corpy. He'll look on as it goes back behind him, so he didn't have to make a play on it. Tri-City will look to find it with 15:35 to play in the Nebraska Lottery first period. Taken back by Gennady Jali, who's committed to the Michigan Wolverines. Goes across the ice to McNeilis, who scored the game-tying goal, 16th of the year at 8:49 in the third period last night. To force an overtime and then a shootout finish. Stampede have it onside. They center, no one home, and Connelly finds it high in the zone. He can fly. Scored last night twice. Simpson gets it back to him, shoots one, and a save made by netminder Christian Mann. Able to hold the line as the Storm able to clear it. Shots on goal favoring the home team, 3-1. Still scoreless. Backtracking into the defensive end is Igor Barabanov. Committed to Penn State. Further in the zone goes Artur Cholich. Vegas Golden Knights draft pick, who was involved in that fight with Blake Steenerson to our right last night in the second period. Cooper Simpson gets it, gives it to Connelly. In front they go to Beckner, and he had his stick lifted. He couldn't fire it forward. Back behind the goal line. Here's Simpson again. One-on-one far side corner. Now he goes down, and it's lifted out to center again. Storm look to play it forward. Taken away from Connelly. Played ahead by Gennady Jali. Jali crosses onside, wants to fire it. Still with it somehow, as it takes about 3 or 4 Storm players to move him off the puck, but eventually they do. It's found by Connelly, and then just out of his reach, but Beckner gets it, fires it, save made, it's loose, it's free, and then covered up by Christian Mann. Waterloo hosting Cedar Rapids tonight, and the Blackhawks up by 1. Here's Connelly. Good move to the far side corner. 29 goals on the season. They go to Beckner, then back to Connelly. Here's Beckner shooting one, and it's up and over the goal. Held again by Connelly behind the goal line. Here's Trevor Connelly. Has some room, holding on to it, and stretches it way down into the zone after he brought it out to the blue line nearly. Out of the corner by Simpson, then they take it away. 11 minutes left to go here in the Nebraska Lottery first period. No score. Sioux Falls looking to change that as Weebush is onside, and he plays it across the far side corner. He scored his 28th and 29th in last night's game. Storm get it back. They'll drive it onside from center. They're making changes as well with 10:44 sequence. And here we go. Top of the near side circle. Tri-City has won the face-off on the power play.
Joseph, welcome to the Integrated Surgery Solutions Hotbox. Start manager,
Constance to Briere, back to Constance. Here's Trevor Connelly, long shot, blocked in front. Can they find the rebound? Sioux Falls does. They clear, but it's not out. Constance feeds Connelly again. Trevor Connelly into the corner, in front, looking for something good to happen, and it goes all the way across the ring. And they'll have to fight for possession. Connelly and the Storm get it again, though. Wipes it around the boards. 9:23 to play in the first period. 1:27 left on the power play. Scoreless here on this Saturday night showdown. Connelly, across he goes, zips it, they'll fire it. It's way high, and it's up and out. So 1:17 left. Sioux Falls on the penalty kill, 15th in the league at 71.1. And they have 2 shorthanded goals this year. Storm near side, they'll find Connelly here on the power play, trying to go back in front, and Sioux Falls was ready for it. They were able to block it. Out to center. Here come the Stampede. Maybe a 2-on-1 shorthanded. It will be. They fire. They score. And it's 1-0. Shorthanded goal. Third last night during the second period. Steenerson with a heavy collision in front of the scorer's table. Back and forth we go. Stampede get to it. They wanted a penalty call as Pelosi got tripped up down to the ice. The puck's underneath him. They're looking to fish it free. Played here by Colton Whitfield. Fourth career game. First one on home ice, though, for Whitfield in the Storm. Steenerson looking to move it around defender. They'll find it to Connelly. Shooting it. It goes off the glass, though. Well high. With 6:15 left to play in period one. Sioux Falls in from center. A long flip. And this settles down in the corner. Goes back behind the net. And it's picked up by Charlie Kensman. Kensman passes to Vlad Lukashevich. High in the air, they'll go with it. Now towards center, fouled by Beckner. He'll feed Connelly. Here's Connelly. Crosses back in front to Beckner. Open net, they fire and score! Cooper Simpson! And he likes a layup. All right, tie game 1-1. After Sioux Falls open the scoring with a shorthanded goal from Grant Dillard. Tri-City answering back here, even strength with a scoring play from Cooper Simpson. They'll announce it now as Simpson's onside with a long shot. It's blocked. They look for it as he was trying to score again. Tie game, 5.5 to play in the first period.
Trevor Connelly.
And taken away by Owen Beckner. Here's Beckner. Crosses onside. Connelly and Simpson still out there. Now they'll roll a line change back behind the play. Storm still have Connelly and Beckner on the ice. Nizimayev is out there to replace Simpson. Here's Beckner. Lukashevich and Constance on defense. They play it ahead. Here's Connelly. Trevor Connelly looking for goal number 30. Stops. Doesn't fire, though. Holds on to it. Zips it to the near side circle. And then taken away. Tri-City gets it again. They put it back behind the goal line. 4:47 left to go now in the first period. Under 5 to play. Stampede get to it. They'll move it onside. They got Sobieski to lay it out. Simpson lets it go back to McEwen here from the face-off. Tri-City will battle for it. It's 2 hours left with 1:42 to play in the period. McEwen gets it, fires, and mans this time, no rebound. Long shot from McEwen. As they'll look for it here in the face-off circle. Swept away, then back in behind the goal. They go across. Here's Connelly. Connelly holding on to it, looking for Simpson. Goes way behind him. And McEwen directing traffic. He pointed at Simpson to go chase down that puck in the corner. And he followed his commands. So he went down there looking for it. Now the Storm have it again here onside with Connelly. Simpson's open in front of the goal. Tries to get it to him. Picked off high in his own. Can Kensman slap it away? He tried to. And then the Stampede got it again. Weebush with speed. Cutting onside. They set up onside. Looking to take the lead again. Down behind the line. They center one bouncing around. And Tri-City has it. Could have numbers. 2-on-1 maybe. Simpson with Connelly. Simpson gives it to him in front, and Mans makes a great save. He shoots it off the side of the goal. And that prevented Connelly from scoring his 30th of the year. Great rush down the ice. Now we're in the game's first period's final minutes. High in the air, stays in play barely. Across they go. Beckner looking for Connelly. Connelly trying to strip it away. Trevor Connelly trying to become only the 10th player in Storm history to score 30 goals in a single season, all in a Storm with a youth game here in the community. So it's a penalty called against Falloon and an offensive end face-off here late in the period for Sioux Falls on the power play. Storm get to it, but it's not out. Long shot, and it goes wide.
For interference, Sioux Falls on a power play.
So then else the power play. That's how the period will end as the Storm find it. And there's the opening face-off. It's won by Beckner way back into the zone and then played by Cameron Corpy and then Charlie Kensman. Kensman against the clear. It's down the rink. 10 seconds gone by in the second period. Sioux Falls has Kazimir Sobieski. UMass commit go back to find it in the defensive end here on the power play. Sobieski with his 4th goal of the season last night to start the run of 3 unanswered for Sioux Falls early on in the first 10 minutes of that third period. Stampede entered the third, down 5-2, and ended the period on the year to go with 15 assists. He gets it down the rink on the clear. Half a minute to play here on the penalty kill. Sioux Falls back on side. They've got Sobieski looking to play it ahead. And it goes off the glass. Kensman, he chops it forward. Connelly wants to steal aggressive high in the zone. It goes bouncing away from Beckner, and then he regathers it. Owen Beckner, shorthanded bit with Connelly, shooting one, and Mans makes the save. Last circle face-off Beckner, shorthanded with Connelly standing behind him, goes one-on-one with Noah Irie. Quinnipiac come into the face-off circle. Eventually played ahead by the Stampede, onside. We hear the call for 5-on-5, they fire, and Cameron Corpy looked to make a save, but the net comes off. 18-10 left to go in the second period. This face-off is back behind the net of Cameron Corpy. They'll chase after it. And let's see if the Storm can get it again. Held onside, though, high in the zone near the blue line by Rybakov. And off the side of the goal it goes again. Once again, Corpy is able. Lancers have not taken a point from the Storm this season, but they got 4 wins against Lincoln. Storm looks to find it here. Long shot goes well wide of the goal by the Sioux Falls Stampede. They'll hold on to it. They look to move it to the side of the circle. And in the corner. 17.5 to play in the second. Tri-City has it at center. Here's Connelly. And couldn't fire. Stripped away from it by Alexander Rybakov. Stampede looked like offside, and they do call it. Second period. Tie game at 1. They'll drive one, looking for a tip, and it goes wide again. We'll see if the Storm can. Free air goes wide. You hear the oohs and ahs from the crowd. What a moment there as Cooper Simpson's looking for his second of the game. 14:52 to play in the second period. Good action here at the Vieiro Center. And on goal, Corpy scoops it up, lays it down, but that fools his teammate Whitfield. And Colton Whitfield eventually able to play it along to Trevor Connelly. He flips it ahead to Simpson. Beckner finds Kensman, drives in, and what a save there by Mans. A heavy shot from Charlie Kensman. Back behind the goal line as we play on. Near side corner, they'll battle for it. All the way across the building again. Beckner racing in, Connelly open. Trevor Connelly, high in the zone, puts on a show, still with it. Stripped away, gets it again. Connelly keeps it for himself, waits, looks to fire, he tucks it in. 30 goals, Trevor Connelly. Connelly's 30th of the year, and 5:59. Out to center, Ryan Smith. He'll play it forward, he's back onside, now shooting it, it's blocked though. As Gennady Shali got in the way of it. Storm get it back, Connelly just lifts it wide of the goal and off the glass. He had a really good look there. And that was probably a better look than he just had on his goal-scoring play. Storm far side, Simpson racing in to put a hit on Dillard. He pressures him, and he ices it. And so it's another icing goal. Face-off opportunity here with 11:14 to play in the second period. And they look to win it with Owen Beckner. Taken aside, though, by the Stampede. And they'll try to stretch out to center. They do that now. Storm look to trap it from the red line and then play it ahead. Lukashevich has it. Tied up was Connelly. They get it to Beckner, back behind the goal. Circles around high in the zone. Long shot, tipped wide of the goal by Cooper Simpson. Simpson with his 5th last night, 6th of the season here in the game tonight. It was back in the first period. Connelly has his 30th of the year. And that play at 5:59. So out to center it goes. We'll see if Tri-City can find it here. And they look to play it ahead. They'll go forward. Here's Simpson. Shoots it. Save made by Mans. Rebound goes off the post. The second post of the night for Simpson. Lukashevich pushes it ahead. And now in a bad spot. They have to get back. They'll do that, though, with Connelly. As the other way comes Webush and Sioux Falls. And this is out of play. But still love to see 7-game series in this league. And there's factors that are good and bad for a 7-game series every round, but that would be certainly really good stuff. Here's McEwen. He looks to play forward. He runs into teammate Owen Beckner, and that wasn't a plan along the near side. And so Tri-City looks to play it again as Sioux Falls had it briefly. Storm get it again. Here's Connelly. Trevor Connelly trying to score twice now in back-to-back games. He had 2 last night. He already has 1 tonight. Storm in the lead with under 8 minutes to play in the second period. Beckner gets it near side. Simpson fires, block, chops at his own rebound, and Mans will fall on it. I mentioned what set here. There's a play from Beckner as the face-off washed away to the side of the circle. High in the zone for Bodie Leyland, firing it. It's blocked though. Leyland is in search of career point number 1. This is his 7th game of the year. Wearing 14 for the Storm here towards the end of the year. 7:25 to play in the second period. Down the rink it goes. Tri-City ahead by 1. Here's the go-ahead goal scorer. Connelly's with the puck. He's onside. Stops. Gives a pass. Simpson fires, and it goes wide of the net. That was blocked in front as it hit something in front of the net. They'll do it again now. Lukashevich aggressive from the defensive posture. He looks to play. He'll find Connelly. Trevor Connelly spinning side of the circle. Leaves it again. Lukashevich wide open play to Simpson, but Sioux Falls blocks it in front. Hooper Simpson gets it again. You heard the call there for Hoop from Trevor Connelly. He wanted the puck. And down the rink it goes. Pressure from the score here in Kearney holds, and they lose this game. They can still lock into the postseason if Des Moines falls to Fargo tonight. So we're keeping track of all of this action late in the year. Plenty of storylines across the league. Stampede onside with Pelosi in from center. Long shot easy. Glove save made by Cameron Corpy. Them into the postseason tonight. And that's ahead of the final week of the regular season. That's, of course, on the way next week. There's 2 games in the league scheduled tomorrow. Here comes Pelosi in the Stampede. Good pass to Cholich, and once again, a glove save made by Cameron Corpy. So those are the games that mean a lot tonight. Fargo at Des Moines and Omaha and Lincoln. Face-off victories for Sioux Falls. Cholich fires, and once again, the net comes off as Corpy slides, which will be part 2 of Coach Noreen's interview from Thursday's Doug and Daddy Show. And we hope you enjoy that again coming up in the break. And in the corner from the face-off, here's Connelly to find it at center. Trevor Connelly. And couldn't get around Cholich. Lost it. Archer Cholich and Blake Steenerson got in a fight here last night in the second period. Storm onside as they get a turnover, and Connelly lost it again there, as he was trying to fire a quick one. Back in the defensive end now, Ryan Smith. Webush searching for it, runs into Lukashevich. Stays on his skates. Kensman fires to center. Ryan Smith could catch up to it, he will. And back behind the goal he goes with it. Has pressure. Across. Nizimayev. Open in front. Near side Connelly. Oh, Christian Mans. I don't believe that save. Owen Beckner. We see it there up close against Chris Pelosi, and the third frame is underway. Simpson has it. Looking to move it to Connelly. He does. And then it goes away from each of those players. Simpson gets it again, though. Flips it high in the zone, and it's caught by Christian Mans. 1949 circle. Owen Beckner will take it. As he looks to win it along. Out to the neutral zone. Here come the Stampede. Sobieski steps to the line, gives it away to Connelly. 2-on-2, 2-on-3 now with Simpson. Here's Connelly still with it. Centers back to Simpson. Fires one. Wide of the goal. Out to center. And flipped ahead. Back behind the cage of Corpy. And this is going to be Cole. That shootout was scored by Pelosi in the second round. That ended up being the winner. Shali will rip one wide of the goal. It's slapped along Lukashevich, Kensman, then found by Connelly. Top of the circle, up and out of play, off a deflection. That finished in the first. 766 on the year entering tonight's game. Ryan Smith with 571. Out they go. Simpson over the red line. He's with Beckner. Simpson still with it, turns and fires, Mans covers it. And we have another break in the action with 15 to go. And it's 4-3 now with 12 and a half to play at Buccaneer Arena. Back behind the net. Beckner finds Simpson across. Beckner's open, shoot, scores! To the far side of the building. So it's Blake Steenerson to collect the puck, carries it through center, chips it ahead, gets the job done, and the Storm get a line change. Connelly slipped and fell down there. Aggressive was Lukashevich to steal. Out of the reach of Dillard. Now to Simpson. On a save made on him by Mans. As Simpson just steered it right off the pads. And the Stampede find it and they ice it. Photos with several fans. Side of the circle. Sioux Falls will play it out to center ice. Final meeting of the regular season between these two teams. But again, this is looking more and more likely like it'll be the opening round of playoff series in the 4 versus 5 spot. The 1 and the 2 get a bye on each side. 3 plays the 6 and 4 plays the 5. Down behind the net. Storm have it here onside. And they fire across and score. What a goal, Cooper Simpson. For many of the young fans here in attendance and many of the young hockey players in this community.
7:55 of the third period. His second of the night, number 21, Cooper Simpson.
He gives to Connelly as we're back playing. Connelly dancing onside, taken away, and it's back to center.
18, Owen Beckner. Also his second assist of the night, number 16, Trevor Connelly.
Down, Simpson. He couldn't get to it, though. He's looking for a hat trick here in this third period. Stampede onside. They'll fire along one wide of the goal here. That was from Hayden Reed. Berbanov got it to him. Connelly plays forward. Onside with Simpson. And this will be icing called against Sioux Falls. No, they'll potentially win a race to it. Corpy knew that, so he then went to go play it himself. Constance is mashed down to the ice on a heavy hit from Reed. And head coach Anthony Noreen thought maybe a penalty should have been called there. They play on. Here's Webush, talented player. Backhand drive, easy save for Corpy. And now one goes in. And that's from McNeilis. 5-on-5. And in fact, each team has had one power play. Storm 0 for 1 on the power play. Sioux Falls also 0 for 1. And else this goal.
Number 34, Jay McNeilis. Assisting number 16, J.J. Webush.
And so it's McNeilis from Webush. John McNeilis with his 17th of the year. Here's Whitfield, his number 34 counterpart in tonight's game, who will play along the near side. Back they go to Sean McEwen. 7 minutes and 7 seconds left in the third. Here comes McEwen. He'll find Connelly onside and had it stripped away, fighting back for it now behind the goal line. Out to center. Here come the Stampede. Look to work it around Constance. He makes a good play defensively. And takes another hard check, then he'll find it. After it goes by Cameron Corpy into the corner. They're battling for it. Under 7 to play. Out to center. In the postseason. And so now all eyes will go to the Omaha-Lincoln rivalry game. If Lincoln wins that game, they got the regulation loss they needed from Des Moines. The Stars would also be in the postseason. Storm killing a penalty, net empty. Connelly a long flip, and he just missed. Sorry, not killing a penalty. It's 4-on-4. Net empty. Offensive end face-off for the Stampede. Tri-City takes it, long shot. This will miss also, but Connelly will hustle to it. Shoot, scores! we go. So the net's empty. McNeilis goes across. One-timer goes off the side of the goal. Corpy was down and out. And that just missed. It's out to the neutral zone. And here they go. Borgula run into. Back on side here. And LaPenta down low. Give and go. And Corpy's got this one. Defensive end face-off. McEwen, he'll whack at it. It's out to center. Looking for it here is Rybakov. And he carries back behind the net. So Cameron Corpy will win for the 26th time. Tri-City the 28th time overall. And this team will win this season's series with a final record of 4-1-1-1 against the Sioux Falls Stampede. In the final half minute of tonight's game, net still empty, long shot, and this will be batted down. And